That was my first entry and won on first entry, which I must say is like, I consider myself very lucky. I mean, essentially when you're putting yourself forward for a British Hairdressing Award, it's your entry is your voice to the judges saying, this is why I think I'm the best. I am at heart a bit of a sci-fi geek and a big computer gamer. I've always been really into my fantasy fiction and things like that. So the storyline behind my collection this year was basically test subjects in an experiment that had come out of a sort of post-apocalyptic setting, which really gave me the platform to do some really creative and almost alien-looking color. So each look, although they were all set in the same setting or the same world, each of them told a story of their own. So for example, Amy, who is our girl in the green and gold with the long hair, she was called Amazon, and the whole idea was that in this post-apocalyptic setting, when nature started to take over again, you'd have these warrior-like women. So, and one of the things that they would do was to camouflage themselves or protect themselves, is that they would start to mimic the colors in their surroundings. So the green and the gold was to sort of mimic the kind of colors you'd find in the Amazonian forest. Sat down and started to sketch them. I do draw them as concept art before I start the collection. Lucy, which is the peaches into the purples and then the brown, her story was more about the shape, and again how color should complement a shape and not just be about strong color. And the shape was supposed to mimic almost like a priest's hood. So her look was called Priestess. And it was just to take this very soft, fragile looking woman and for her to be a symbol of hope and progress in a setting where the world was just like left in disaster. I stood up and then almost passed out. I brought my brother with me, and he actually was filming me when the award was announced, and I literally stood up and almost passed out, lost my legs completely. But an amazing feeling, nothing can replace that. HJ always put on a great show. It's really nice. I think it was quite daunting for me because I was fairly unknown. So you're coming into that first sort of 20 minutes, half an hour, when you're meeting all the legends, all the people you've ever looked up to, and you're standing next to them as someone who's potentially competing against them, and to have that dream realized has been, I mean, it's epic.